YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Chief here. We back again with another video. And listen, if you absolutely suck at finding products and you just started Amazon FBA, stay tuned for this video because I'm about to show y'all the good and the bad. So I pretty much always start with the grocery section, but these crock pots really caught my eye right here because I used to sell a different version of these back in the day. So let me show y'all real quick. Boom. Hold on. We lock it up real quick. All right, say less. So we're gonna scan this in using Seller Amp. Get your product, boom, just scan the barcode using Seller Amp, and I'm gonna record my screen, by the way, too, not the flashlight. I'm going for $18.99. So $18.99. So first thing, when you scan your product, everything is pretty much shown right here. So I remember when I first started Amazon, I used to always want to find products that's under 100K, but I realized there was a lot of hidden gems, 200 that was pretty much under 200K though. So 52K in the top 1% of the home and kitchen category, which is beautiful. 50 sales a month. Current buy box is at $42. We got some alerts here too though. Private label. Got some variations. So what I say, $18.99. $18.99. And this is FBA pricing right now. So we're gonna change that. So when you're doing FBM, my bad y'all. When you're doing FBM, always account for your shipping costs. So something like this, you'll scroll up, hit the dimensions, weighs about 6-7 pounds. So just from my experience, probably $10 in shipping. So you had a 671 so far. Then also, so we in Ollie's right now. If you rewards member, 10% off, 15% off. Make sure you activate that. So I used to get a lot of 15%. 15%, 956 profit, 59% return on your investment. My minimum profit was at least $3 and a 25% return on my investment. But we're gonna continue to check this out though. Scroll down to our buy box in the last week. See that somebody has been holding it for $42.99 the past week. Not a good indicator. So we're gonna scroll down. Do the last 30 days for that buy box. So this person right here, which is a wholesaler, you know if someone is a wholesaler because they have thousands of reviews. So he had 415,000 reviews. He's winning the buy box 100% of the time. So this will be a very bad investment. Stay away from something like that. Just scroll back up to our offers count. We see that the seller, Spreetail, has 188 in stock, winning the buy box 100% of the time. So that'll be a no-go. No-go. So they actually got another variation right here going for $39.99. So we're gonna check this one out. Hopefully we can spot some money with this one. Scan this in real quick. All right, so our product did not scan in Seller Amp. So what you want to do is go to your Amazon Seller app and then scan it in like that. And as you see, I'm still locked down right now, y'all. So scan this in. Boom. This is our product right here. And it's currently buy boxing at $73.95. So what we're gonna do is just click it. This is a 6 quart. 6 quart, absolutely. So all you're gonna do is go to our features and details, grab that ASIN right there, boom, just plug it back into Seller App. Or you can use Amazon Seller App if you want to. To each his own though. But let's see what we got though. $39.99. All right, bet. $39.99. So this FBA pricing right now. So go ahead and change that to FBM to make that money, right? And this weighs about 11 pounds. I'll say about 12, 13. I just put about 13. It's almost a $10 profit. Current ROI is at 24%. Activate that 10% off, 15% off coupon from Ollie's. Now you have almost $14 or 38% return on your investment. As you see, we got 12 people selling this offer right now. So let's see what it's looking like in the last 30 days as far as actually catching some buy box share. We're looking at the buy box now. As always, just look for a variety of different colors. I told y'all that on the last video. So in the last 30 days, the buy box has been shared, but the seller right here, always quality, they win 72% of the time, which is kind of high. But as you see, the other sellers has been getting some share though, so that's a plus. And then always just double check your offer count the last 3 months. So if you see consistent movement and some decreases, then you Gucci. Never know constant increases in the offer count though. But as you see though, it's money all through these stores. You just gotta find it, y'all. Simple. Moving on. But what's up with y'all though, man? Hope y'all Amazon selling journey has been going very well lately. Like I said before, I'm out the game right now, but it's all good. I'm gonna just keep dropping this game for y'all. Make sure everybody getting a chance to run it up out here, cause hey, listen, this ain't about nothing for me. You know, I ain't had nobody giving me the game really when I first started, except for like a few people. But everything has just pretty much been trial and error for me though. So Amazon is one thing I can say though, man. Amazon is one big learning curve, but once you get past it though, the sky's pretty much the limit for you. Just being real. Next we got these Land O'Lakes chocolate cocoa mix, and these going for $2.99 right here. Look at that price tag as you see right here. Oh my God! Let me turn the let me turn the screen share on, man. So we do have a BSR of 20K here, which is pretty good. 1% of food, grocery and gourmet foods category. Sales about 100 times. Cost price $2.99, and then the current buy box is at $8.49. So we're gonna scroll down. As you see, we're not making no money, and this is on FBA right now. So if you do FBM, about 14 ounces, probably I'd say about $6 in shipping. About $5-6 in shipping, depending on where it's going. We just put 6. So as you see, we're not making no money off of that product right now. That'd be a complete waste. But if you were to do FBA, you can always price higher, price bump it up at least about 10-15% and catch some buy box share. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna scroll down, activate that coupon real quick, 15%. Still not making no money. Let's see in the last week, where has the buy box been? Been anywhere from $8.40 to $9.99. Oh, so $11.48. So if you want to do FBA, you can definitely price higher. So let's go FBA and then put this at $11.48. Because I guarantee that was it had to be a FBA seller that won a buy box right there. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. So $11.48. So we currently at a $2.91, almost a $3 profit off of a grocery product there. And the thing about the grocery section is that I would take a minimum $2 profit off a grocery item and a minimum 20%. Reason being because this stuff can't be returned. You can still get refunds, but it just can't be returned. So especially if it sells. If it sells, you feel me? I'm taking all that, which I've done in the past. But as you see in the last 30 days, though, we have been catching some buy box, a good amount of buy box share, so that is a plus there. But it's only be profitable if you decide to FBA and just price bump it. If you're doing FBM, it wouldn't be worth it in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Next we got some Queens and chocolate. Sold plenty of these in the past also. Sales 1,000 times out of the month. Current buy box is at $7.99. Let's see, it's at $4.99. Boom. Got 26 people on this offer right now. Let's just scroll down. Look at these. Look at this inventory. 121 in stock, 910 in stock, 86. Let's check out the past week's buy box. Let's check it out. Last week's buy box, where it's been at. So we had something we got a $13.49 buy box, and that had to be an FBA seller. That's the only way. But other than that, that's been around $8. So if you're doing FBA, put that joint at about $13.49. Activate your discount. $2.59 profit, 61% ROI, and then I don't know if y'all can see this. We're gonna try to flip it around just a little bit though. Got a whole little box right there. Another thing too. So this is just an individual, but always double check for the multi-pack listings, because those always sell more than just an individual pack. You feel me? So a 2-pack, a 3-pack, 4-pack, it's definitely gonna sell better than the 1-pack. So always check for that. You know what I'm saying? Just doing my thing, but this is for the people who, you know what I'm saying, always talk down on reselling, as far as like the profit margins and stuff like that. Say like, it ain't worth it. You gotta realize it, man. If this is, especially like this is all you got, you gotta take everything you can get, yo. You can't be, of course, there's products out there that has 40, 50%, 60% profit margin. You gotta find it, but yo, you gotta take everything you get. Especially when you're in survival mode. Like me, when I first got out of the military, I had a bunch of money saved up, and I threw it all into Amazon. I ain't had time to be picky, trying to find profit margins of 80%. You know, people be talking about, man, yeah, when I was reselling back, you know what I'm saying, I was doing 60%, 70%. Man, listen, that's over with, man. That's over with now. You feel me? You gotta grab everything. And I'm just being real with y'all. If y'all wanna make some money, you know, that's what I tell everybody, man. This business is not for everybody. You gotta really you gotta really put money in and then wait a couple months just to see a real return on your investment. You feel me? This is a very slept on category. I don't know why, but that's where all the money at. But we got these Mr. Coffee machines here. And they got something new in here though. I ain't had these. They had the blue box before. This is a bigger one. This is actually a iced and hot coffee maker, and this is going for $29.99. All right, so $29.99. Amazon currently got the buy box at $39.99. This is another thing. Y'all always see Amazon, then y'all just run away. You can still sell. You can still go on the list of Amazon owner. Just make sure they're sharing the buy box. So sells about 200 times a month. $29.99. Not making no money off of this. As you see, Amazon is right there. They have about 23 in stock. Okay. So not making no money so far. We won't be making no money if we did FBM off of this though. You feel me? So let's scroll down and see if Amazon's actually sharing a buy box though. Because I know a lot of y'all be getting confused on this. 30. So in the last 30 days, Amazon has been sharing the buy box with other sellers. And then on the average price, I'll say anywhere from about average price 40 to maybe about 49. So this would be kind of a waiting game actually. So you have to just really wait and see if Amazon will sell out. So once they do sell out, this weighs about 5 pounds, maybe about $8-9 in shipping. But at that point though, once they sell out, you can just increase your sales price. You feel me? If the listing decide to be smart and do that, because it'd be a lot of brain dead sellers on here, man. They had just Amazon shoot off the listing, they had to still be selling that $37.97, $39.98. You feel me? When they shoot off, man, everybody need to be on the same type of time. That's cool. I mean, I'd be cool with something like that though, but nah. Still, yeah. If everybody's smart, man, they'd try to get at least about $60, man, sales price. You know what I'm saying? Eating $13 profit, 43% return on your investment. Then not including that, 10% off, 15% off you get, so almost an $18 profit, man. But I'm gonna be real. Sellers do not think like that. They absolutely don't. And it's a shame. I don't know why. So y'all gonna ask me, hey Chief, how do I know my variation sells? So we got this pulled up in the seller ramp right now. So for this product, it sells roughly 254 times out of the month, but it has variations. So what we're gonna do is go to keep it, right? And go right to our ratings tab. So 48% for our product. So all you do is plug this number into the calculator. 48% times 254. This product sells roughly 121 times out of the month, y'all. Sample. I'm gonna show y'all the prime example how you can come in these stores and just waste y'all money, right? So we got this handheld vacuum right here that's going for $39.99. So we see that we got a BSR of 3.7 million, which is way too high, and it sells one time out of the month. Now most of y'all might be like, yeah, $39.99 and the current sales price at $115. But if we scroll down to your offer count here, our third chart, you see that there is little to no movement going. This is a dead end product, so I wouldn't waste my time or energy purchasing something like this. If the product doesn't sell, then the profits mean nothing, you feel me? YouTube, we're gonna go on and wrap this video up. My camera actually died in the store, y'all, so I did not come prepared today. As always, I'm here to help y'all out, man. If y'all have any questions or concerns, make sure y'all just leave it down in the comment section below, man. And we're gonna just keep grinding, because Amazon ain't stopping no motion, man, you feel me? But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, and until the next video, I'm gone.